Top 10 Fun Facts About Ancient Egypt. Ancient Egypt wasn't just pyramids, pharaohs, and mummies. It was one of the most fascinating and advanced civilizations in human history. And today, you're about to discover 10 fun facts that prove the Egyptians were way ahead of their time. The first fun fact: the pyramids were originally bright white, not sandy brown like you see today. They were covered in polished limestone blocks that reflected the sun so strongly they literally glowed. Imagine the Great Pyramid shining like a giant mirror in the desert. Second, Egyptians invented one of the earliest forms of toothpaste. Their recipe included powdered eggshells, ash, and spices. It sounds horrible, but it worked surprisingly well. So well that modern dentists say ancient Egyptian teeth were often in better shape than those of medieval Europeans. Third, Cleopatra wasn't actually Egyptian. One of the most famous Egyptian rulers of all time was Greek, specifically from the Ptolemaic dynasty. She spoke multiple languages, but Egyptian was the one she purposely learned to connect with her people. Fourth, cats were more than pets, they were sacred. Harming a cat, even by accident, was punishable by death. Families shaved their eyebrows when their cat passed away as a sign of mourning. Today's cat lovers would have fit right in. Fifth, workers who built the pyramids were not slaves. They were paid laborers, well-fed, and respected for their skills. They even had medical care and beer rations, sometimes up to 4 liters a day. Ancient Egypt really knew how to keep morale up. Sixth, Egyptians were obsessed with board games. One of the oldest known games in history, Sanut, came from Egypt. It was so important that pharaohs were buried with the game so they could keep playing in the afterlife. Seventh, Egypt had the world's first recorded strike. When workers weren't given their grain payments on time, they stopped working on royal tombs and staged a peaceful sit-in until they got paid. Even in ancient times, people said, "Pay me, or I'm done." Eighth, makeup wasn't just about beauty, it was medicine. Their iconic black eyeliner protected eyes from infections and harsh sunlight. Modern science found antibacterial properties in the minerals they used. They literally wore health on their faces. Ninth, they used the world's first pregnancy tests. Women urinated on barley and wheat seeds. If the seeds grew, they believed she was pregnant, and oddly, it was accurate nearly 70% of the time. Ancient science wasn't always guesswork. And 10th, Egyptians believed the heart, not the brain, controlled thoughts and emotions. During mummification, they removed the brain entirely, but carefully preserved the heart because they thought it held a person's entire identity. If you learned something new today, tag someone who loves history and follow for more mind-blowing facts.